Du går iväg. Du går iväg.
Horizon's too high, it's dark on my side. I made my own clouds, fueled by my pride. The ship falls away, night turns to day. Remember why? Fire consumes, ashes remain.
Du går iväg. Jag kan inte
Breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between.
andas när jag ser hur
Cannot breathe, cannot see, cannot breathe. Cannot breathe,
jag kan
cannot see,
inte
cannot breathe.
när jag du går iväg.
Cannot see, cannot breathe.
När jag du går iväg.
Cannot see,
Du går iväg.
cannot look in between. I cannot breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between. I cannot breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between.
Jag kan inte andas när jag ser hur du går iväg. Jag kan inte andas när jag ser hur du går iväg.
Cannot breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between.
Andas när jag ser hur
Cannot breathe, cannot see, cannot breathe.
That's it. Please tell me it worked.
Cannot
We're
breathe,
back. We're back.
cannot see,
Like we ever left. Are we here?
cannot breathe.
Okay, so oh, let's turn the music off. Let's turn the music off. Things were hectic. All right, sorry guys, things were a little hectic. We're good. We're rolling. So the AT&T decided at 4:01 p.m. that they were going to do some scheduled maintenance that was unscheduled. Didn't tell us. Obviously, that threw a little bit of a wrench in the gear. Also, for those of you guys who are watching the original streamed link, this is a funny possible factoid. I set up the stream while I was in Hawaii on my iPad, and I don't think that the iPad talks to the internet to my MacBook. And then
To the cloud?
If you draw a diorama, I can make it work a little bit better. But yeah, thank you, Mario. But you'd think that by episode 25, and I know we say this every week, we would get this down.
This one was not our fault.
This one was not our fault. There were a lot of things that were working against us.
Some
here.
obstacles.
Mm-hmm. But we're
We're
back.
here.
And we're back on Mondays.
Yeah.
Kyle's here.
I'm back.
We got rid of that lump scamp. Guess he didn't make the cut, and so we had to bring Kyle back. Fire the tech guy. Yeah. So I'm sure that Sloan could have probably figured that out a little bit better than I could have. But yeah. So Kyle played paintball this weekend. I didn't. I'm a little jealous. Pretty jealous. How was it?
It was great. It was fun. We went up. There was only 6 of us. Mouse wasn't able to go. Either was J-Rab, and the Canadians still can't leave because of the quarantine stuff. But we had a really good practice scrimmage against DMG all weekend. Played excessive a little bit, but it was a great weekend. Matt Jackson was out there.
Oh yeah, the new guy.
Yeah, he played phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah, lights out, all across the board. As the 3, as the 1, as the 2, fit in really well. So.
That must have been fun.
Yeah.
I was in Hawaii, doing the family stuff. It was Camille's birthday on Saturday. The weekend before it was Valentine's Day, so I went in for what they call the old double whammy.
Yeah. Arizona, Tahoe, Hawaii. Now you're home.
I'm home for the next 2 weeks. I got some clinics this weekend on Saturday, and I'm gonna try to play some paintball on Sunday, and then yeah, we're gonna get back into the swing of things. Well, actually, Dynasty doesn't have practice until April.
Yeah, because the tournament's
until
May.
in May. So, yeah, we can't get everybody out and together. So, as everybody's jumping in, I see we have a lot of viewers already in here. Probably because you all want to get cracking on the Alex Fraige jersey. You want to get a pair of those HK Army goggles. Both of those are being given away today. And you want to see Kyle and I possibly eat some terrible things. We have something really cool lined up. I'm not sure. We were trying to think about it. We had this really great idea, and it's still probably going to happen. We didn't account for one small variable. And she's 2 years old, and she's about this tall.
So that was one of the other obstacles that were...
Yeah. So we're going to make this work somehow, but I believe that it includes blindfolds and several different ingredients. So sit on that for a second. Let that simmer and soak in. In the meantime...
But we need our lovely assistant.
Yeah.
Who just went somewhere with the baby.
And I'm not talking about the dog. And then also, yeah, David Reed, thank you for reminding me, the 2021 jerseys. I'm going to show you guys... Actually, I'm going to let you guys decide what jerseys we should wear. Whether it should be the new jerseys from HK or the new jerseys from Dynasty. So I'm going to show you guys both of those this week, right today. And we're going to probably pick them this week. Also, really quickly, big thanks to all of the supporters of the show, especially the Mega Support status members. You guys, I know I announced it last week or the week before, sorry, that we got some new stuff coming to you guys, and we've got this cool sticker pack, exclusive only to the Mega Support status members. You can see, right?
Towards me.
No, this one. No,
towards
I want to point. You got to point at your sticker. Kyle made his own. No, it's down here, right? There.
Oh, yeah.
That one right there is a Kyle Spick special.
Yep.
As you can see, you've got
designed that one myself.
You got some Dynasty stickers. You got some Impact stickers. You got the Spick and Span stickers. You've got the other logos that you can put in place of your car registration to get out of any parking tickets, and just kind of all over.
Get out of jail free.
Just get out of jail free. You guys can rob the liquor store if you want, as long as you give them one of these stickers in the interim. So, Mega Support status members, those are going to be coming to you guys very soon, I believe next week. Those are courtesy of Island Designs. Island Designs also did the coffee mugs for you guys as well, and they're working on some Spick and Span shirts for the next big giveaway.
Does a lot of the play the game podcast merch too,
PTG.
Yeah.
PTG. And then also we partnered with the HORMESIS guys, Alex and Oliver, mainly just Alex actually, and he's going to be giving away a jersey, a Dynasty Alex Fraige jersey every single week for the next 6 weeks.
Really?
Booyah!
Wow.
Oh, let's get a horn. Where's the horn?
Mm.
Yeah. So
that's great. I thought it was just one.
No.
Wow.
We're doing 6 weeks. That's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we've got
Big thanks to Alex.
Yeah, big prizes coming out to everybody. Now, how do you guys win? Enter your email address to the HORMESIS email list, and then Alex is going to. Actually, I probably should pick this thing up because he's gonna call us today. Go ahead and enter your email address on the HORMESIS paintball email mailer, so you get all the spam and the updates and everything. And then this afternoon, in about 30 minutes or so, Alex is going to email me the final list of today's drawing, and then we're gonna spin another wheel. We've got multiple wheels coming here of just the email list participants. So take a minute real quick to go to HORMESISPaintball.com, sign up for the email list, put as many email addresses as you want, as you have, and then Kyle's going in for the jersey right now.
I was just gonna post the link for everyone.
Put my address in there.
I actually have a Alex jersey in my collection out there.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that one is not the one that gets given away. But yeah, Alex is going to message me with the final list, and as you guys can see, Jacob just posted that right there in the comment sections. We've got a wheel emoji finally. I know that Bart has really wanted that to pop up there. And also, can we get the members really quickly? If you guys are members, you get access to the cool little emojis. Can you guys throw up the Alex Fraige emoji? That's my favorite one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, that one's good. Andy threw up a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So we're going to put up some new Alex Fraige emojis every week during the next 6 weeks to show our appreciation for the big guy. And let
There we go.
That's so good. Oh, man. That could be my favorite emoji as well.
What's on his face there?
I think it's like champagne.
Ah.
I don't know. But it's very fitting. It's a good picture. Yeah. It's a really good picture. So we're going to keep those coming. Also on the list of stuff, as everybody knows, BKI has got a bunch of stuff going on. Tyler Harmon is putting some pieces in about working out, his fitness-related pieces. Nick Laval just released a comprehensive gunfighting checklist. It's actually really good, and it kind of goes through a couple of the mental things that you want to go through, and then just for you guys, when you are snap shooting, a lot of times you're just doing it really aggressively, and you forget to breathe is one of the big things, right? And you never really remember to reset, and I think that's something that you always want to have in the back of your mind is kind of like reset, breathe, and go through all those steps. So that's a really good one on there. Also, we have the summer camp in July. Registration opens on Wednesday, I think. Or maybe the promotional stuff starts on Wednesday. We've got Rusty Glaze, so there's going to be 6 professors there this time. And yeah, so there's going to be a Golden Ticket Award winner. So Colton Dahl and the Dahl family are giving away a scholarship again this year.
Nice.
And the way you are going to earn that scholarship is we are all going to have in our possession some golden tickets. Right? So
a chocolate bar?
There's going to be a chocolate bar inside.
Not the peanut brutal?
There might be a peanut brutal inside, and if you eat the whole peanut brutal, your name goes into a hat, and then we spin the wheel. No, I'm just joking. We're going to have some golden tickets, and they're going to have a registration code on it, I believe, or some sort of details on how to register. And you're going to get one of those from one of us at a clinic. So if you are participating in a clinic anywhere in, around the world with any of the professors, myself, Kyle, Nick, Rusty, Marcelo, Nick Slowiak, you guys will have the opportunity to, if we see that you guys are going above and beyond, and you guys are really wowing us with your abilities, not so much just your abilities, but just your desire to want to get better and just kind of really driving, you're a really hungry player, then we have the opportunity to give you one of these tickets, and that puts your name in the hat to get a full ride sponsorship to the summer camp. So
one of the best events. One of my favorite.
Yeah, it is.
Camps to go to.
I know, and you were like, summer camp. We
yeah,
sleep
we're
out
like kind of camping. Like,
Yeah.
no, but it's not bad at all. I love it. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, maybe we'll have like an eating something challenge there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. We'll bring the eating stuff challenge.
Yeah.
Out to the summer camp.
Yeah.
And see.
That would
We'll
definitely
add
be
that.
great.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So we're already brainstorming for how we can make this one better. I'm gonna throw D's on in there as well. Big shout out to Steve Segovia. Also, I see you're talking to Alex in there. Steve Segovia. There's a package in the mail right now coming to this address, and there's some giveaways in there as well. He's sent some small little giveaways, and there's one surprise. I believe it's a bigger, cool surprise. Yeah, so we're waiting on that. So that next week, I think we'll be able to throw a couple of those little things in there as well. Also, if you guys won anything or you do win anything on the show, make sure I have your address. Dylan, yes, your water bottle went out. I believe I'm still waiting for David Marotti. He won those goggles last month. They're back there. David Marotti, if you're around, you got a pair of goggles. If I don't hear from you, I guess by like next month, maybe we're going to have to give them someone else. And if you do ever contact us, we'll give you a consolation prize. But David Marotti, please send me your email address. Or sorry, your any kind of address, actually.
Yeah.
Any way for me to get a hold of you.
Let us know you're out there.
Yeah, Andy, I think you're right. Yeah, dibs. Yeah, we might have to spin the wheel again for it. But also on this episode, like I said, HK Army is giving us a pair of snow goggles to give away. If you've looked at Alex Fraige's story lately, on his he's scoring. He got a lot of good snow. He's out there skiing, two-planking.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's doing a lot
Where's
of
he
skiing
at?
in those things. In Tahoe.
Okay.
Yeah. They got a lot of snow.
Where'd they
when
go?
we left. So he's in North Tahoe, like Squaw, Alpine Meadows, like
okay.
that area, which is like on the other side of the lake,
Okay.
where there's more, I don't know, better snow.
Yeah.
We got hosed with the snow.
Logistical.
Yeah, logistical.
lifts.
North versus south. Yeah. Okay, so 4:30, guys. Make sure Alex just gave the call at.
So 4 minutes.
You have 4 minutes to enter your address. You have 4 minutes to create a new Gmail, a new Hotmail, a new Microsoft AOL. What else is there?
Hotmail,
Yahoo,
yeah.
Hotmail, email address, and put your name in the HORMESIS Paintball mail list in order to get in there. Also, let's see here. I've got I'm going to upload the 2021 Dynasty jersey photos for you guys here in a second. We've got a couple of questions here. These ones were all posted in here. If you want to read these off while I get this picture uploaded on my phone. So let's probably do that.
So first one we have here is from Jacob Cardiff. He said, if you could build the ultimate team, current and past players, who would they be? That's a good one.
So I don't know. I feel like in the early 2000s.
Can you get like that player? You get like
You get him in their prime. You don't get fat Chris Soya.
Okay.
You can have good in his prime Chris Soya. I think so. So you usually like the best all-star crew. But I think I argue that the players today are better than the players yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean within like a 5-year span.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There could be a couple guys that have retired. But like I mean Angel Fragoza probably still really good.
Yeah.
If you had him back then, he'd be really good now.
Yes, yeah.
But like some of the old Aftershock guys, or some of the old Ironman guys at the turn of the century.
Yeah.
Maybe not so good.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know though. So it'd be like an all-star team.
Yeah. Brandon Short, when he was pretty deadly as a snake player. That was like who I definitely looked up to, because that was like in the peak of when I was like starting to go to tournament paintballs and going to those national tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
And as a snake player, Brandon Short was someone that I would definitely idolize, and was taking in a lot of what he did to mold my own game.
Mm-hmm.
Yourself, I think you would be on there. Who else?
Oliver. He's got to be on there
for sure.
What do you think of how do you feel about Fedorov and Mishka?
I would say Fedorov for sure, and I kind of do feel like you would have to add Mishka though, because
he's just
so consistent.
Yeah, so good. Oh,
yeah.
And then there's Berdnikov.
Yeah.
We're running out of space.
J-Rab would probably be on there.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a snake guy, and we need front guys on the snake and Dorito.
I would put Mouse also.
Okay. Who are the best Dorito guys? Oh, Marcus Nielsen, of course.
Marcus Nielsen.
Glenn Forster is not making the squad. I apologize, but he's not making the squad.
There's a lot. That's a tough
That's
one.
a really
There's
good,
a lot of
yeah.
a lot of different elements.
Who would you say are the best handful of Dorito guys out there right now?
I would say Tyler,
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Cornell for my team
Okay.
for sure. Dealt with some injuries, but
Mingo Rodriguez. Who's Mingo? Mingo Rodriguez. Who do you guys see? Jay Stu, I disagree with that one. David Reed, Paxson, maybe. I feel like they're stronger back mid guys than Paxson, personally. Who would you guys say is like the best? Let's go with the best, because I mean, look, think about it this way: would you rather have Paxson or J-Rab? Because
yeah, you want a guy that's mobile that can also do.
For sure.
Not saying that Paxson wasn't mobile, but
he wasn't.
Mobile enough that the person could turn into a 1.
Exactly. But then also you want him to be versatile enough to like understand how to like not attack.
Sure.
If you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's another one. What about, who do you guys think? Let's see. Yeah. No. Dalton is pretty good. Anybody else? Anybody else have any? Oh, wow, we got a bunch of people. Extra wig for the carcass. That's a couple of Marcus Nielsen.
Yeah. Rainey's up there.
Rainey's pretty good. Rainey.
Archie, definitely probably have to include him.
Yeah, I put Archie on my list right there. But we want, like, who... All right, aside from Brandon Cornell and Tyler Harmon, who would you put into that category? Like, I don't put Archie in the same category as Tyler.
No.
Archie's really good, but he's not that relentless offensive guy. He has it, and he can do it, but it's not consistent. We got a couple Keith Browns in there. Keith definitely plays really well. If I'm going to load anything, I should probably let you know that. Nikki Cuba, maybe. Moorhead, possibly. I just don't know. Nikki was definitely a bruiser.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear Alex Fraige weigh in on this and see what he has to say.
I think the biggest factor here that I could see that Ryan and I are pretty aligned with is consistency is a huge factor.
Yeah.
Probably the main factor. Is like all these players that a lot of you guys are putting in there too definitely had their moments of being MVP status, but if you are able to do that at least like 3-4 events out of the 5, then
I mean, then that's a really good point. I mean, then there's Matt Jackson, who's new, hasn't really and he's won the Golden Barrel twice.
Yeah,
and
I haven't really I've just played against Matt and watched him play, but playing with him was I have a whole newfound respect.
No way.
Yeah, pretty nasty.
Let's see what else. Karslev. Yeah, I just don't think. I think the consistency, Anthony. I think the consistency with Karslev is not really there.
Yeah.
Right. Like he's super good.
But right now
super
too.
Good.
Yeah, right now too. I mean, he is probably up there with one of those top 4 Dorito players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's a good Mr. Lightyear is Losoya in his prime, or John Richardson in his prime.
John Richardson,
really good also. Todd Martinez in his prime was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd be put on that list, but who do we have back in the day? What we had, like Danny Tiljak, we had Dalton, we had there's Perchak and BC were the back guys with Rodney. We had
some of those trauma guys were.
Some of those trauma, but there's consistency also. Like they won one event.
Yeah.
Then there was who was it on the All Americans? Had some guys. No, Jacob, I don't think Matty would be in there. Billy was consistent, but he never really was able to transition. That was Billy's problem. Versatility wasn't. And look, and Greg Hastings probably not. Although David Reed, I'm glad you mentioned that. I need to follow up with Greg Hastings. He's launching a new video game.
He is.
Yeah. And I've
Wow.
and I actually talked to him because someone mentioned it, and
He's on said Chad George too. Chad George
is really good. Let's see. And then Rainey, there's Mouse, Mishka. Yeah, there's a lot of guys. I mean, I'm still kind of waiting to hear the Tyler and Brandon Cornell. Like, who is... Because a lot of these guys are snake guys, right? So there's Chad, Short, Mouse, and everybody's saying... what's his name?
I don't know. It's hard for me, and maybe that's just because I'm predominantly a snake player, but, like, it's hard for me really to, like, look past at least like the last 10 years and go, like, this is definitely, like, the most standout 100% best Dorito player played.
Right?
It's like,
As
because
a,
it's
but
tough.
you
It
can see
could
on the
change.
snake, yeah.
It changes a lot, but in the snake, I mean, I don't know if that's just me or your perspective of it, but, like, I feel like there's been 4 to 5 guys that have been kind of like leaps and bounds better than the rest of the snake guys.
For sure. And I think that's also because it's a little bit more difficult of a spot to play. Right? Like, anybody can run to Dorito 1.
Yeah.
Right? And I personally think it's easier. I mean, that's why I like playing it so much. It's a little easier. You can be lazier for sure.
I mean, like, Colt Roberts was a good one too, but I don't think he was extremely consistent, but also, like, nowhere near, like, the explosiveness and speed of, like, a Tyler Harmon, Brandon Cornell.
Exactly. So that one's definitely tough, right? Sorry, I'm uploading the jersey stuff right now. Oh, and then Thomas Gay, Bear, he threw his hat in the ring for Bear.
Yeah. I do like I don't know how to say your name, but put Baines and Takamoto. Glenn was definitely.
Glenn was really good, but again, well, he was consistent. I guess maybe he just wasn't really excited about playing paintball. So
that was
like,
Dalton too.
Kind of. Maybe it was just so easy for him. All right, Alex just told me the list is ready to go, so he's going to email it over to me right now. Let's see here, and I am going to upload the list into. Let's see here. Oh. We noticed you have not signed into your mailbox, my Yahoo mailbox, in a while. Is that a sign that I need to put my other email address in the ring? That's really funny.
I guess so.
Wow. They know. All right, guys, we're gonna Neil Iberly. Yeah, Neil was a really good player. You know what I really liked about Neil? I don't even think you know. Do you know
I remember Neil.
You remember Neil?
I never. I think I met him once, but I don't really know.
He was like hungry. He was like really hungry to play. So was Tyler Machad. Jacob Edwards is also a good one. Consistency also there. Jason Edwards is consistent and solid.
Brian Smith was a good one too, but also just kind of like was in and out, kind
of like I know we're putting in a lot of West Coast guys. Into this one. Marcus the Carcass again. Richard Ern. Rich, I need your address. Also, Richard, message me your address so I can send you. Ryan Williams was really good, Tracy. That's actually a really good point. Ryan Williams was really, really good, but he just didn't make that transition. Like, he was a dominant player. Billy and Bruno on Aftershock were like the guys on the team. But as soon as it kind of like transitioned away from shooting an autococker, things got a little slower for him. It was.
I thought Damien, and he had a couple years where he was really good, but also.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just like really sneaky and crafty and like.
Yeah, anybody you have to worry about is always someone you have to put on the list, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So that was a really good question, Jacob. Is that the I think our
That's a hedgehog.
The hedgehog. Actually, should we give the hedgehog away? Does anybody want a hedgehog? We can spin the wheel for that.
We should definitely show the hedgehog.
You want to go grab him?
I don't really want to grab him. I can grab him. I'll get a towel.
Well,
It's like a miniature porcupine.
it is exactly what that is. All right, let me get this. This list here from Alex, who just updated it, and we are going to spin this list again. Where is it? Oh, Google Sheets. Fresh.
Yeah, I
this
guess
one.
you would have to have to throw Mishka in there.
Right.
As we're sitting here, like, and it's becoming like harder and harder to be like, yeah, 100% on certain people. Like Mishka had what 12 years of just extremely consistent, dominant play. And Fedorov as well. I mean, yeah, and how many World Cup finals they've been in.
I'm about to upload this list. Yeah, that's why I think that those two guys should be on there. And like gun battling those two guys is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Right. I'm about to upload this list here for the that Alex just sent in to me. I see Jay Stu's name on here. There are, let's see here. Let me see. There are 626 names on here. Jay Stu, if you win this, I know that you're artificial intelligence. Hold on.
It's actually Edward Snowden.
That'd be cool if he's a paintball player.
Yeah.
Does that work? Hey, damn! Look at that wheel.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a good looking wheel right here.
137.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, on the top.
That's not right. Does this thing only go up to 100? What is this thing says? Oh, let me see here. This thing says 626. Oh, blank. There's a bunch of blanks.
But not that many blanks.
Oh, not that
There's
many.
only, like-
Oh, there's some more.
It's definitely over 137.
Yeah, it would have to be 500. Huh. Okay, hold on. This isn't technical difficulties. This is just highlighting.
Maybe we should call the wheel specialist, Rainey, and ask him what's going on.
Hold on, here we go. Come on. Is that Alex?
No.
Still going. Yeah, there we go. Yep, 626. Okay, copy these. And paste. Oh, you know what I bet it did? Sorry, this is I bet 136 is exactly where the first blank is. Alex Fraige. You have to clear out all the blank names here, bub.
Oh, because it
just
cut
stopped
it out.
right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you edit it?
Can I? Yeah, as long as you start talking.
Well, like, it won't it just let you delete that?
Yeah, I can do that. All right, you keep the show going here.
Can you pull up those questions?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Here you go.
All right, so next question was from Gabriel Land. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't a question. He just said,
He's just saying.
holy crap, coming back with all the stops. Can't wait. Ryan Kyle, best show on planet Earth.
I appreciate you reading that.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a good plug.
Logan Knopp said, what's your preference? Higher rate of fire, in theory, making points play faster on more open fields, or the current standard? I would say I would like a little bit faster. I thought like 12, 13 was good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not quite 15.
Because we play 15, well, we did in Australia when we play down there. Shout
Yeah.
out to Australia.
Yeah.
Hope everybody down there is doing all right. Things are going slow.
But
I don't know. Every time they change something, I always go, there's nothing wrong. Why would they change it? And then I'm like, this isn't so bad. I don't know that it's sped up or slowed down the game.
yeah.
Right? Because that was the whole concept, right? Is they're like, well, we're shooting guys off the break, so and what happens is the teams like hunker down a little too long or something.
Yeah.
I remember the thought process behind why they were doing that. It kind of made sense, but it didn't really change anything. Like the game times were the exact same, and I think Trozen really is the one who who pointed out that it doesn't really matter. Like, it's the field layout.
Yeah,
The field
yeah.
layout is what changes the dynamic of how it plays.
And right now, I mean, even with the speed, it's still pretty hard to get through.
It is
lanes.
Yeah. So imagine it's at 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I say that also all the time, and then we go to Australia and we're not hitting guys.
Yeah.
Right? You're like, there's no possible way that this guy
Yeah.
can make it, and then they do.
Davis, you said tell us about impact. Kind of broad question, so maybe.
Well, he did
What
a little
exactly?
bit. You said
Yeah.
Matt was there. Why didn't Mouse go?
So Mouse
Doctor's appointment.
He got sick actually, and then his work said you need to go get a COVID test, so he had to stay and get tests and wait for the results.
Mm-hmm.
But he was negative, so
Negative COVID test.
yeah,
Was he really sick?
yeah.
Okay.
He really wanted to play. Mouse has been hungrier than I've ever seen him. He's been going to the field by himself, running drills over the last few weekends.
It was ever since I beat him on that in that race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Kerrigan Escribe for joining the mega support status.
Yeah, Kerrigan. Thank you.
Phew. I think I just broke the wheel of names. The wheel of names just shut down on us because I put too many names in there.
Yeah, that was pretty long.
Look at this. I've never seen it do that. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Alex said if you're having troubles, you can FaceTime him.
I think we should FaceTime him anyway.
Yeah. Brandon's shoulder's good. Brandon played a little bit this weekend. He just played in the back, mainly the back center, and then would just kind of go to some of those insert bunkers, and just wasn't really diving on it. But he thinks probably in another 3 weeks he's going to be fully back to 100%. I mean, we did drills also last weekend, and he was diving a little bit and was fine. But he did play almost 40-50% of the points this weekend.
And what was the diagnosis? It was just like another dislocation again?
Yeah, well, he's had surgery now
Yeah.
on both shoulders.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know.
But he is good, and his shot is really crispy right now. He won, I think, two on ones this weekend. Just out of the back center, getting pinched.
Jesus.
Just dicing people up, yeah.
All right. While I'm trying to get Wheel of Names working here, you know what? I can do it on the other thing too.
But I was really, it was great to have Matt there and then play with him and see his insight on paintball just in general. But I was really, really impressed with his ability to play. He can play as a 3, as a 2, as a 1, how they have NBA 2K ratings. He's like a 98 on everything.
It's not touchscreen.
Yeah, just shooting whoever he wanted off the break, and then can instantly play a front position and filling all the way across the field to close, a gap that might be, you lose half of your team. He makes the right move at the right time and before the other team could pick it up. So I was really, really impressed with his ability, and he fit in perfect with us. So I think everyone's stoked to have him on the team, and he seemed to really be enjoying the new squad as well. So,
All right, there we go. All names from text box. Oof. Okay, we got all 626 names in here.
oh wow,
Okay, so it's not happy. It's not we almost broke the wheel of names. So I'm gonna spin it right now. I'm gonna show you guys because it doesn't work on here. I believe that I've never seen it look like this, and I'm gonna share the screen here with you guys, going full screen.
it looks like a cryptocurrency blockchain.
Yeah, so this is what happens to all of my money every time I invested in Bitcoin. It looks like that. All right, so I'm gonna spin the wheel right now, and the winner of this wheel, I already hit it, is going to be Brian.701 at live.com.
Yeah.
Brian.701 at live.com. You just won yourself an Alex Fraige Dynasty jersey. So
There we go.
that's coming to you. as soon as I get your address, or you send it to me or to Alex. So we are going to go ahead and get that out to you. I'm going to close this thing out before my computer explodes. Jesus. That thing was really, really struggling on that one.
And if you guys didn't win, don't worry, because
We've got 5 more to give away.
Yeah.
Also, we are going to be spinning the wheel on the regular one, on the real deal. Let me see. Let me write this down real quick. Also, for those of you guys who want to get a chance to win a lot of the big prizes, this is the end of the month. That's why we're going to give away the HK Army goggles. And you got to be a member of the channel. You can join by clicking the join button right below. One little caveat, though, I'm not totally sure if we're going to be doing this eating things challenge because Camille is the one who set up the entire situation, and she's not here, so I don't know what we're going to eat. We might have to eat it on Monday.
Yeah, but
Although,
we could.
do I see her?
We could, as a consolation,
Just eat something.
no, bring out the hedgehog.
Oh yeah, let's go get the hedgehog.
Okay, I'll go get that.
We're gonna get the hedgehog. In the meantime,
We're not gonna eat the hedgehog, but we'll show it to you guys.
Jay Stewart. That's my spam meal.
Really quick to answer a question I saw here. Aiden Chaseman said, what do you guys think is the best way to increase your explosiveness and speed on the field? One thing you should look up is you want to work on your short twitch muscles in your legs, and that's going to give you that, that initial burst speed versus like your top end speed. So there's a lot of different things you can do. The biggest thing is just go to YouTube and Google like increase agility and explosiveness, and there's a lot of different like plyometrics and doing a lot of short sprints that are like maybe you sprint 5 or 6 steps and then you come and you reset, and doing that over and over. Do like 40 or 50 reps. I mean, when you do something like that too, it's not going to completely exhaust you because it's not like you're running 100 yards and just completely burning yourself out. You actually want to be like really wearing those short twitch muscles out and building them up versus doing more so of like a cardiovascular exercise, which is actually your body is not going to be able to really push those short twitch muscles to full exertion if you're tired. So you want to be able to like reset to 100%, so each time you can fully explode, so that you're like incrementally building up those short twitch muscles. And that's like something, I'm not the fastest player out there, but I would say I'm one of the most explosive, and I can gain that speed quick and move between spots really quick and get up off the ground. And that's, building a lot of your core too as well is going to help you with that. But there's tons of stuff, on YouTube, and just go to the park and act like you're what I'll do is like, I'll act like I'm at the start gate, and I'll do like 10 sprints straight from this position, and then other hand.
Yeah, and I think that's important, right? The way that you start.
Yeah.
So start like you're on the gate. Don't always start in a sprinter stance. And that's
Exactly.
something
100%, yeah.
That's something we always talk about. And actually, Brandon Short was the one who I remember we were doing sprints a long time ago. He's like, he was wearing his pack with like rocks and stuff in it, which is a little much. But he was always starting. Like, he's like, hey, we should start like this because this is how you're going to run. So you start squared up to your opponents. Now, a lot of people do start in a sprinter stance, but you're not always starting in a sprinter stance when you're doing that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
So that's important. That's an important aspect to consider when you're doing that.
Yeah,
right?
and I'll even do some of them where I'm like on one knee, like I would be in the snake at like a cake bunker, and I'm going to leave either to go bunker a guy or go to a next spot and start from that spot, or like start from completely like crawling, almost like a crawling position to where you pop up and then release. Doing lots of repetitions of those will help a lot. Let me get this hedgehog. Jacob's really pushing for it. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to get the hedgehog out. Any drills for upper body core strengthening for snap shooting? Actually, I did one of my very first instructional videos that I did on YouTube was specifically to strengthen this core right here, because we're all doing a lot of this rolling, right? You're posted up here and you want to roll out like this, and the reason for that, I think someone was asking last week about what the difference between the two different types of snap shooting is. Obviously, we go into pretty good detail on BKI, but like one of the big things is as I snap shoot here, and you can use the corner of the chair. Like if I slide across, everything comes out at the same time. Again, if you just use the corner of this chair for reference. Whereas like if I come out here, as I come out, this elbow gets tucked into my body. And so while my loader is a little bit more exposed than if I were to slide out, you have a much smaller target in general. So you do want to strengthen these core muscles. And honestly, you can just stand in front of the mirror and just kind of do this for a little while. But one good method that will help is get a resistance band. You can get those things pretty cheap on Amazon. And carefully, now I want to absolve myself from any kind of liability here. Carefully attach it to like the inside of a door handle and then shut the door, and then you can use it like that. Or if you get the longer ones, you can put it underneath your foot and you can use and then strap it around like the feed neck. So there's a center of gravity that's attached there. So there's some resistance back and forth. So that's a really good way of strengthening that. Now there's also, like different types of machines. Again, last week would have been, 2 weeks ago would have been the time to ask this when Scott was sitting in this chair. But there are a lot of different types of workouts and things like that you guys can get into. Wait, who has, shout out to Cody Smick. There we go. Cody Smick used to play on Dynasty back in the day when he was very young. And I believe Cody, he just told me that he is getting back into it and he started playing with Smoke for the 10-man. So maybe we'll see you in the ICC. Also,
He really doesn't want to come out.
no, he doesn't want to come out. Of course not. He's a mean, angry pine cone. I think, yes, someone asked me, are we playing the ICC? And we are. Pretty much positive that we are. 7-minute abs.
Okay, come on.
Oh, yeah. Wayne Black, how'd you get that eye patch? So, yeah, there's a good, pump guns are a really good way to work on your snapshot as well. Or if you guys remember True Semi, which is Kyle's favorite method of rate of fire, you got really good with your shots with True Semi. So that's another good way, is if you just kind of limit your amount of paint or your rate of fire quite a bit, you're gonna be able to do that.
This stuff's gonna get everywhere, I think, unless.
Well, shake it off. Shake it off in the sink.
Okay.
Or with the trash can. All right, you guys are gonna get a little first look here, or an inside look, not first, because you guys have probably seen the hedgehog on one of our stories. But like I said, we're gonna probably be doing the eating terrible things next week, because it'll actually most likely everything's gonna be even more terrible because it will have probably rotted. What do you prefer, bunkering somebody or shooting them downfield? Dude, Ryan Cozy, come on, man. Bunkering.
It's the best thing in paintball.
That's the best part about paintball. That's exactly what I want to do, is bunker people. Ask Alex Fraige. What should you do? Yeah, one ball check-in. That's actually another good one. That's actually, Cody actually put in a really good point. If you want to get really good at snap shooting and work on your core, it's just snap shoot against somebody all day long. You're going to get tired. You're then going to build muscle. And, we did one ball check-in drills all day long. And that was actually on the original Dynasty Dissected Volume 1. Dude, you don't hold him in a napkin.
He's trying to get out.
Yeah. You got to pick him up. Hold him like you love him.
I don't like holding him. It hurts.
See, he's good now. All right.
Maybe put the camera down so everyone can see.
Let's see here. Oh, here he is. This is Warren. We adopted Warren a few months ago. Hey, Sloan. Sloan's pissed.
He's a rescue.
Yeah, he's a rescue, actually. Camille's cousin or niece won this thing in a raffle at like a school auction or something like that.
Maybe they had to spin the wheel.
Yeah, they spun the wheel or something, and then she goes, well, these things aren't nearly as cute and cuddly as
Any other animal?
As any animal on the planet Earth. They're about as cuddly as a cactus. Oh, come here, bud. Yeah, he's gonna put this thing down a little bit. They eat little grub worms. Does anybody want one of these things? Tracy, your daughter had one for years. Tracy, you need a new one? Then we can ship these things. I've shipped a chicken in the mail, so I know you can probably ship one of these things.
I love that chicken.
Logan Knapp, you can definitely find Dynasty Dissected anywhere if you're gonna.
Make sure he doesn't fall off of that little corner of the.
He might. Come on. You can find Dynasty Dissected. I think ANS still has some. Do you have a DVD player? Is the real question. I think they are on DVD. I haven't seen a DVD in a while. Let's see. Andy Hare. Yeah, Craig's move. That's actually a good point. We should get chickens again.
Yeah. Oh, where's he going?
Speaking of spinning the wheel, let's hit 60 likes here, and then we're gonna spin the wheel for another water bottle, and then we're gonna spin the wheel for the HK Army snow goggles. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's go, Jeff Santo. We're not gonna pack this thing. Preferably, yeah. The hedgehog is. Kyle does not like handling the hedgehog. Don't let him eat the wires. All right, one more like, and we're hitting the. Oh boy. And we're hitting this wheel over here. I've got it queued up. This one works. And we are... Fuck. They're really sharp. They're really, really sharp.
This is the first time I've actually, I think, held it bare hand.
You gotta hold it, cup it. See, it doesn't hurt. See, now you can pat it. Good bud. Huh? See? As long as you go with the grain. Yeah, hold him on his back. He rolls up in a little ball. Ow. Oh. Look at that. Huh? Get close to the camera right there. That's a good little look.
Oh, yeah.
It hurts though, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe go put him back in his cage.
Okay. I don't think he likes the light.
No, they're nocturnal, yeah.
I pulled him out the other day to put him outside, and he saw the light, and he looked like a vampire. Oh! God damn.
All right.
He just fully did. He used all his power. Fuck you.
All right. So we are going to, yeah, he's definitely camera shy. All right. So we are going to do something right now. We're going to spin this wheel for the water bottle. Is your hand bleeding?
I'm going to wash my hands.
Yeah, you don't want varmint. I think there's a regular old hedgehog emoji in here. Do you want to just eat like a spoonful of cinnamon, I think someone said? You can just do that, Kyle.
What?
You can eat a spoonful of cinnamon for everybody.
We should have just done the cracker challenge. Do we have any of those?
We don't have any crackers. Camille was in charge of this. All right. Here we go. Spinning the wheel. Let me take you guys. Whoops. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? Let me add a little browser window here. Okay. And we're going to add, let's see, window, capture, desktop. Nope. 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 Okay, hold on. I gotta find the wheel. Where's the wheel? 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 All right. Okay, and the wheel is not showing up on here. All right, we're gonna do it old school way here, where we go scene, and we're gonna twist. We're gonna do the twist, the old twist effect here. Mm-hmm.
We could eat a raw egg. I've never ate a raw egg.
What's wrong with you? I'm not. Should we eat a raw egg?
Or should we just wait till?
All right, everybody. Here we go. We're gonna spin the wheel right here. This is for the water bottle and tote bag. Mr. Brandon Dillon. Wouldn't a raw egg get you sick? Has anybody eaten a raw egg before? Is that something you can like do? I mean, I think you can do it.
I saw in that new Adam Sandler movie, Hubie's Halloween. He ate some raw eggs.
There's a new
You haven't seen that?
Adam Sandler movie?
Yeah,
No.
it's so good.
What's it about? It's a Halloween movie?
Yeah, like Adam Sandler plays this guy who's like a little slow, and he's like the community, like the neighborhood, like friendly, dorky guy that everyone picks on, but he's like a super nice guy. And all the people that are usually in an Adam Sandler movie are in it, like all the main people.
It's on Netflix then, right?
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. I can't believe you haven't seen it yet.
Has anybody seen that? Just has to be farm fresh. Is not possible but common. Rocky ate raw eggs and he was a champion. Okay. Wayne Black, you can eat it, but there's a salmonella. You don't put salt. Oh man, Trevor Sotomayor, seen that? Do we have to watch it? Wait, why is it Halloween based?
It's called Hubie's Halloween. It's like based around Halloween night.
So we have to watch it on Halloween. So I'll just wait.
No. I mean, yeah, I guess you could do that.
Well, Kyle,
I think it's good for all times.
If you want to eat the egg,
I don't really want to eat the egg.
you just feel like we owe everybody something.
Yeah, I mean, but what we have for you guys is gonna be really good. We want to wait. If you guys can just wait it out.
Can you guys wait it out? Let's just wait it out. Let's just wait it out because we're giving away another jersey next week. It's gonna be a whole new month. We're gonna have all these little kinks ironed out. Episode 26, and we're gonna eat the egg. Run it. There's protein, homie. Cinnamon, egg.
Don't people get people get messed up like eating cinnamon?
Yeah, you can die if you eat cinnamon.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive. Let me share with you guys the the Dynasty jerseys.
Peanut brutal. I think my stomach is like liner is messed up still because I get stomach aches now.
For sure.
Every once in a while after eating that.
All right. In the meantime, this is what I do want your guys' help with. Okay. We're having some back and forth on what our jersey should be. And we've got the preliminary designs back from HK for the 2021 designs. But we also have maybe possibly sticking with what we had in World Cup with a little bit of a change, right? So I'm going to show you guys. I think everybody is stoked on the bubble fonts, right? So that's the bubble font. Remember? I know Dizon is a huge fan of this. What do you guys think? This is the bubble font jersey.
I love that one.
This one's cool, huh?
Yeah.
Like just to recreate the World Cup jerseys, change it to 2021, put the bubble font on it.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Yeah, maybe some hand sanitizer. I'm stoked on this type. Now, yeah, MPPL vibes exactly. You know, going into the second decade of Dynasty, and keeping that World Cup mojo alive a little bit, right? So that's kind of where we're sort of leaning towards. But do you guys want to see? You guys want to see that the 2021 what HK sent us? We'll go ahead and pop that one in here right now. So these are the mock-ups, and so what I'm about to show you guys right now, what I'll have to pop up right now, is something that we get. Yeah, pinstripe. We can do pinstripes. We can. So Steve, it would be the same. It would be this very similar design on the front, just like what we wore at World Cup. But we can change it up however we want because Alex is the design mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
So we can kind of like change things up slightly, adjust some of the colors, make it just slightly different. But the bubble font is really what we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Because that's really cool. It's the nostalgic part. Yeah, Davis Jesse, we'll definitely win the MPPL if we do that. Yeah, exactly. Actually, Wayne Black put a pretty really good point. So everybody who got an email or put their email address, you guys also signed an NDA, so you're not allowed to show anything. But you guys all know I don't really care, and I don't like keeping secrets. So, or this is kind of what I get. What I'm going to show you now is every event or every year I get a bunch of mock-ups of different colorways. of what the Dynasty jersey could look like. So this is our other options. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of the same design, but with different kind of colors. They're pretty cool looking, but you know, I feel like it's just not as exciting. It just doesn't have it. Well, obviously not nostalgic by any means. They look all right.
Yeah. I like the bottom center one.
The gray.
Yeah, and then like the top black. Two. Yeah, the top two.
All the way to the right, teal.
I like the black looks pretty cool.
They used to give us like a white one also, but that never.
I wonder if the black one might even look better if the dragon was black.
Black. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, we got a couple of so that was the drop. That's what everybody's been waiting for, right? That was the absolute drop right there. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we should go? Do you think we should? Is your hand still messed up?
It just feels itchy from those spikes. He really got me when I was putting him back. It was like, you shouldn't have done this.
So Mario, yeah, those jerseys are definitely, I guess you could say, more sleek. They're definitely they have a more modern approach to them, right? I feel like they're a lot like a Houston Heat jersey though, right? Because they're the asymmetrical, where there's like the gray sleeve with the dragon coming here, or just like the Houston Heat logo star, and then this arm is just a one bland color, So I'm kind of thinking that we want something like a little bit more exciting. Yeah, that's all. And it could actually just be another one of the throwback jerseys. Maybe we just do throwback jerseys for the next year or two. Yeah, and then come 25th anniversary, we go, something we haven't even heard of yet, augmented reality kind of stuff. You know what I mean? 2015 Cup jersey. So I feel like that one looks very similar. Hedgehog acupuncture. Yeah, so thank you. Penguin Dynasty. Those are too much of the Heat clones. You're right. Yeah. Ooh, bubbles. Yeah. I'm thinking bubbles too. That's what I'm going with as well. So everybody think about that. What do you got?
Well, these are some designs I was playing around with for this team. I won't say who, but I made these, which are kind of cool. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to show them one of your headbands?
Yeah, I guess I could.
You can explain it a little bit and then go.
So, working on a little project. I'm not going to say too much, but if you look at my story, I think it'll be up there for a little bit longer. And Mouse put something on there too, but we may have a little bit of a headband headwear project in the works that we've been Mouse, myself, and one of our buddies that lives in Los Angeles that does a lot of work with the designer fashion brands and is pretty savvy with cut and sew stuff. So the three of us are working to try to make some like a niche collection, not anything big, kind of limited stuff. But I posted a picture on my story if you guys saw it. I'll go grab them just so you guys can see.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Jay Stu, you're right. We also do need to design Kyle's signature series gun one of these days as well. Yeah, Tiger Wear is coming out hot as well. Dynasty Dissected Volume 2. You can pirate, like Cody said, off of YouTube. And then also a 2021 Signature Series Aloha Signature Series jersey is going to be dropping again. Also, I'm designing it right now. It's going to be pretty far out there, I think, from what I have twirling around up here and I've jotted down. I've got a little picture board ready to go. So you can expect a 2021 Signature Series Ryan Greenspan jersey dropping soon as well to check out. Hopefully in the coming months. Spring 2021 is when I like to drop those things. Yeah, and Michael Cruz, so a couple of teams are shooting the Force exclusively. I believe Excessive is a sponsored Field 1 team. Obviously, the Expendables down in New Zealand, they have their own Signature Series gun completely. I haven't seen the designs yet. And then Wayne Black, that's a good question. What do I know about the Hormesis Ryan Greenspan signature series? So I do know that I have not signed all the signature cards yet for Alex. But buddy, I'm gonna do that soon. So I've got like over 100 of these cards that I need to sign, personally hand signed. I've signed about 20 of them. So I'm gonna get cracking on that thing. Sloan doesn't really like it when I sign anything or play with pens around her. And I've seen some of the fabric and the design elements. One thing that I'm really, really proud of and that I'm really pushing and working forward is every headband will come with a piece of a game-worn jersey sewn into it, which I think is something that's
pretty cool.
really cool. So, so every single one, there's exactly 120. I'm not sure how many they're doing, but the best part of all of it is Oliver is hand cutting all of them.
Really?
And he's folding them up to be sewn in. So if there's any kind of silver lining and icing on the jersey, on the cake of the Ryan Greenspan Signature Series Hormesis headband line collab, is that every single one will have a
be hand sewn.
They're all the pieces are hand sewn in there. I saw a sample, but I can't show that to you just yet because I don't know if that was actually where it's going to go. But there was a little bit of back and forth between Oliver and I, a lot of back and forth. But he was like, "Well, I have to cut these things," and I was like, "That's okay with me."
So these are them. These are the first two that we did, and I won't give you all the details yet, but we are working on making a really, really high quality headband. Spending a lot of work into it, because I mean, as you're seeing with Alex and Hormesis, like, we kind of, I think a lot of you guys probably feel this way too, and a lot of, especially like pro paintballers, headband's pretty. Your headwear in general is a pretty special piece to a lot of people. It's something that typically you can ask, any pro player, they probably have a headband or a piece of headwear in their gear bag that they'd rather, sell a gun over that. It's pretty priceless, nostalgic piece that, has a lot of memories to it. So we kind of, that's kind of our goal with this, to make something that, people are going to have for a while, and it's going to be a really quality headband that's going to last a long time, and it's going to be, something that means a lot to you. And these are what we have so far. These are both just two prototypes. I actually put them to the test pretty rough this weekend, and then put them through the washer and kind of see how they held up. But they still need a little bit of work. But this is the first one here, and this is all actually like textured, so you can feel the stripes through it. And then we're going to be doing a little bit of labeling to them, but this was just to test them out.
Yeah, Wayne Black, guns come and go, headbands are for life.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have one headband I think I've had for 7 years, and then another one I've had for 12 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I usually keep my headband for a year, for a full season, if not longer.
Yeah.
But I usually have, like, I'm promoting a new headband.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That's kind of why also, I gave out my, I didn't, so before Hormesis launched, I wore my Hormesis headband at World Cup, and I just gave it away.
Yeah,
I remember. And so everybody's like, "What did you do that for? That's crazy."
Yeah.
So, that
was really cool of you.
Yeah.
You said that.
Because he was like, "Hey," he came up with that that sandana, that pink or purple and gray.
Oh,
tiger
like the
stripe
green and purple.
Yeah.
The
The
tiger stripe one.
And he was like, "Hey, I want to give this to you. Can you trade me anything from like what you wore in the finals?
Yeah.
Like anything, like gloves or something." I was like, "I don't wear gloves." Like, "Oh, here, dude, just take my headband. Like, we'll do a headband for headband swap." And I guess that's a pretty cool deal, and especially because of how big Hormesis is and how it's blown up. I'm super stoked that he was able to get that headband. So yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
Look at that. I've got a 5-head. Yeah, actually, Jay McCann. That's one thing I did. I did mention to the Hormesis guys. I was like, and I don't know if you guys saw, Oliver posted it. It was like, "Do you want the thick one or the thin one?" Right? Because I was like, "Hey, listen, I'm getting older here, and this is, I mean, you feel me right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is getting a little bit more exposed. So that whole headband thing is, we needed to get a little bigger. So
this banner you put is perfect though, because it kind of blocks me out.
That'd be funny. I could put like a little hat, like a little head thing up there.
Dizon, you said denim fades through the years. I'm not gonna let you know completely what we're using, but it will distress over time as you have it.
That's
So
very
it'll
well worded right there.
It'll definitely bring some different characteristics.
That was very well worded right there. I like that. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and spin this wheel again to get another winner. Now, let's see here. Let's get rid of that one. Display capture. Where is it? Bingo. Display capture 2. Ooh. Aha.
Put the link to the Tiger Wear Instagram page in there too if you guys wanna. There's nothing on there yet.
Jay Stu, I actually want to make a hypercolor. I want to make a hypercolor face mask. I want to make a hypercolor headband. I was actually talking to an anodizer out there, one of the big anodizers that are out there, and I guess there's a way that you can do a hypercolor anodizing.
Whoa.
There's a technology out there.
Really?
Yeah. You know, like that chameleon kind of look. Where
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, like your
People do on
like
cars.
your old Acura Integra.
I did not. I
Your
did
old
not have
Acura
that.
Integra
Yeah.
had the chameleon purple greenish color. Yeah.
You
So-
find in New Orleans
Yeah.
commonly.
Hypercolor everything. It was not ARC. But Ryan Hall crushes it with all the Signature Series and all the Dynasty Signature Series Force stuff and everything else he does. So stoked to see that coming out. So yeah, I'm all for hypercolor.
Yeah.
My high school yearbook was hypercolor.
Wow. That's pretty rad.
Mhm. Developed in Japan in the early 80s.
Scratch and sniff.
Photochromatic. Scratch and sniff gun.
That might be kind of cool.
That'd be pretty sweet, actually. Alrighty, we're jumping in to the full screen. Bingo. All right, here we go. This is for the big caboodle here, the full deal. Oh, I think it fucking Jay Stu again. Matt Freitas! Holy smokes. Jay Stu almost got...
Oh, man.
Jay Stu almost won it again.
Making the people sweat.
Congratulations, Matt Freitas. Also, Jay Stu and everybody else who won 2 weeks ago, all of your stuff is in the mail already. You should have it this week. And again, if you guys do win anything, make sure I have your addresses, especially everybody who is a mega support status member. I need those addresses so I can send out your signed poster, your welcome pack, and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And that also goes for, I believe, Mr. Jeremy Garcia, Easy Kill Feed. I need all of that information from you guys so that we can get you guys your welcome packs, and then you get stickers, scratch and sniff gun.
Yeah.
Dizon, it's gonna cost probably the R&D to get a scratch and sniff gun is gonna be a little bit higher than $5, but when we hit that number and we figure out what we need to do to get a scratch and sniff gun,
GoFundMe.
we'll start a GoFundMe. So hold on to your wallets now, but I'll make sure that all the viewers here are in the ground level of our SPAC. That's gonna take this scratch and sniff metal off the ground.
Yeah. There we go.
So again, everybody, thank you guys very much. Let's see here. What else? Do we have anything else? Any other announcements? We got announcements. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I promise you for next week. And Jay Stu, thanks for reminding me. We're going to make Kyle's Signature Series gun with a box of Crayolas and the gun outline that I have in the other room.
I'll draw it out.
Also, Jacob Cardiff, I love your question about who we think is the best players.
Yeah, that was a good
So
question.
I'm gonna reach out to a couple other pros and ask what they think. So we'll get Alex Fraige for sure will give us a really good one, comprehensive list of like old and new. I bet he puts Todd Adamson on there, and probably Nikki Cuba.
Yeah.
I know he's a big fan of both
Angel.
those guys. Angel will definitely be
Yeah.
on there for that one. We'll reach out to Marcelo. Maybe Nick Sloviak can give us one. Maybe Nick Laval or Brandon Cornell. It'd be good to get like a newer guy's insight, perspective. Ronnie Dizon maybe, and Marcelo. We'll reach out to a handful of guys, see who gets back to us, and we'll kind of figure out who we think is whoever overlaps is for sure going to be the best guys.
Yeah.
And then maybe we completely forgot about a couple guys.
Yeah.
And again, this will be players who are in their prime.
Yeah.
Right. Dylan DePorto, still no G7R news. We're kind of a bit of a roadblock with that, trying to make sure that you don't have to have the clamshells. That's the biggest thing. But when we do come out with the G6R, it's going to be dope. And next week, of course, we are going to be eating something terrible, and we promise you that.
It'll be very entertaining.
It's going to be really entertaining. Like the only reason we're not doing it right now with the ingredients that we have is because we need to be blindfolded.
Yeah, and we need an assistant. And
we need an assistant.
We could have gave it to each other, but then we would have known. It wouldn't have been as...
Yeah, it's going to be really entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are not going to want to miss next week's... oh, there we go. Blowhawks.
Oh, yeah, I did I gave out a free Zoom call. Which I'll continue to do those because I enjoy them as well, talking and hearing all your guys' stories as well. Was it supposed to be a 30-minute? I think we ended up doing like hour 45. It usually goes longer, but had some really good concepts to divulge. So
there we go. Yeah, and I actually had a Zoom meeting with Mike Fisher and his guys out of the Tennessee area. So that was pretty cool as well. So yeah, if you guys ever want to get a Zoom meeting with us or anybody from BKI or any pro player for that matter, just hit us up.
Yeah.
And we'll try to set something up for you guys, get you guys dialed in for practice and whatnot. And then as always, guys, thank you very much for the support. Gonna give a shout out and a special air horn to all of our mega support status members: Dizon, Steve Frazier, Gabe Martinez, Sean Dolan, Waverton Schaub, Gibson H, Garrett Hobbs, Maui Rockstar, Jay Stu, of course, the infamous AI bot, Jeffrey Santos from the East Coast. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Jacob Cardiff, David Reed, Brandon Fissette, Quentin Lyons, Dan Berth, Zul Him Ali, all the way from Brunei. All the way from Brunei. Yep, Jeremy Garcia, Easy Killfeed, and the newest member, Kerrigan Escribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we really appreciate all of your support. Again, make sure we have your addresses. Emails don't hurt also. And then I think there's something that I need to get someone else's address for.
Yeah, and if you didn't like it before you leave, it's right here.
Good luck.
Hit that thumbs up.
Good luck pointing to it. All right, guys. Thank you very much for your support, as always. And we will see you again next week. Uninterrupted. No problems. There'll be a flawless, smooth entry at 4 p.m.
Guarantee that?
I can almost guarantee it.
Can I bring